Hello everyone, Build Bricks here. I know it's been a little bit of a while, but I want to return after a little bit, a little hiatus to kind of, post a video, and I kind of want to give an update with the Batmobiles that I made so long ago. And I know I've literally only done Batmobiles so far. I kind of want to do something new soon, hopefully. But I wanted to start with the first Batmobile that I ever made, and it's this one. Now, not that much has changed about this one. The cylinders kind of are not cylinders anymore. It's pretty much the same. Everything, front, the sides. I think it might change the wheels here. But yeah, you know how it's been. Gonna put that one away because not much has changed about that one. But the second one I want to bring up, and it's this one. Now this one's changed quite a bit. So as you can see, the wheels, they used to be really small before, not so much anymore. I also completely redid like this whole bottom piece, and also kind of fixed the ears so they wouldn't really fall off that easy, but they still kind of like literally only held by like 3 studs. That's all that's really changed with that one. But I want to bring up another one that I made quite a long time ago and kind of talk about it. And that would be my third Batmobile that I made. So you can probably hear it, and it's this one. Now this one is not the tallest, I don't think. I think that one goes to this one. Yeah, this one is a little bit taller. And it's definitely the widest. I think also the longest. Just comparing it, you might not be able to see. That's the kind of longest. But this one is really old because I made this one right after I made the other two. And it is, of course, very beefy. Like, well, not kind of. It's wide. That's all I want to say. Well, these two, here we'll bring out this one. At the widest, it is, so at the front, it is 4 studs wide. At the back, it is 10. This one is 12 studs wide. And I'll tell you why it's like that in a second. But as you can see, we have the Bat logo here. The back, I really like the back. It's very clean. There's 2 thrusters on each side. One thing that I do want to talk about though is how I used to do the wheels. Because the wheels are held on by one of these pegs. And these pegs are cool and all, but they tend to move around a lot, and when you're rolling, it gets like stuck on like the side, like on the side, so you can even see like well off the ground. It's very loose. So I definitely do want to change this one out. Now it does have a gimmick. Just kind of want to show you. And that's on the side here. You can see there's gaps. A gap here because there's a clip in here and there's a bar here. That's so on either side. You have little fold-out guns. Now, can't really call them guns, because it's more of like a box with a little thing attached to it. They're kind of prone to breaking. So we're just gonna fold that back up, and I want to get on to the other feature with this. And that's this. Little bat missile. So first off, the way I did it was pins, but not really pins anchored to one side. So they kind of like get stuck here and there, which I find really annoying because every time I want to pull this apart, I have to pull the pins out of the middle one here. But as you can see, these are pretty big, very also beefy, and pretty brittle, if I do say so myself. But anyways, let's talk about the bat missile, the one I made, and why I love it. Why do I love it? Because it's cool. I really like the back here that I did. I really like that. This one is also held by one of those pins here, but that's completely fine because it doesn't really get stuck like the other ones. And it rolls very well. If anything, I don't really like this section right here. It's kind of just like empty space. But yeah, I really like this. Also this I can only change because that just kind of spins freely. Other than that, I like it. It's not bad. If anything, these two, what are we gonna do? We can open it up and look in the inside. It's kind of like a reddish. There's a yellow steering wheel. Put that back on. So this is like an older one that I had for a long time, and I'm thinking I kind of want to remake it because like this part I don't really like. If you look at the back, that's kind of like illegal right there, I think. It's just one of these arch pieces. It goes all the way in there. See, right there. I also want to use more filler pieces, like not use all black, because that's something I used to do a lot. I still kind of do. And sorry, this one's kind of apart right now. Just gonna keep it like that. Something I really did a lot with the older ones, especially these two. Like these pieces, I was just like, you know what? I'm not really gonna see them, so I'll just make them a different color. But that's something I wish I did more often. It's just kind of like not use black, because black is like a very, like it's used to make these Batmobiles, and I keep on using them. I'm gonna run out of pieces to eventually make them. But this one's still pretty cool. These back wheels though, because they're independently rolling. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's not really lining up with the camera because I'm looking at it and forget. Kind of have to look through the lens of the camera, but if you look at it, it's not. It's kind of also loose. It's not really put in there very well, but I still like it. It's still pretty cool. Maybe I'll kind of compare it. So I kind of just went and grabbed one that I made recently. Well, I made it a while ago, but I recently remade it, and it's this. Oh, hold on. It's in this one. Now, as you can see, It's kind of like a hero car or spy car. So you can see if you look at the wheels, they're reinforced so they don't move around as much. One thing about all my designs though is that the cockpit is always like far back. Far back. And it also comes with this little thing. Now, why does it come with that little thing? Well, I'll show you. You probably saw it a little. But that is because it can do that. So as you can see here, I'll show you. So if you look, there's that piece there and 2 bars. And on this side, there's 2 clips and 2 like integrated pin pieces. So they kind of just go in. Originally it's just the 2 pins, but the clips reinforced it so it's semi sturdy. You can drop it. Some pieces here and there. See, kind of use a little bit more filler pieces here and there. But this one is actually able to roll on its own. And this was one that the original one could do. See, you can take that off. It's kind of weird little assembly thing. But I had like attachments you could put onto it. And it looked more like a tractor. It was also smaller. You know, this one. Little 16 thing here. I use the pins here, but yet again, it doesn't really move around that much. But yeah, I still think that it works pretty cool with both when it's attached to both. And it used to be really unbalanced because the back was so heavy, and then there'd be like this little front thing. It used to be connected by one pin, like really long pin, and it'd go in and be super loose and weak and fragile. But now look at that, shaking it not too hard. But I still think it's very pretty cool. This piece wasn't originally on it. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say. So hopefully I can get some more reviews later on. Sorry it's been a while. Kind of got caught up with my life and school. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And maybe I'll see you next time. If not, I hope you still enjoyed the video and just made your day a little better. Anyway, I'll see you. Bye.